Hi, this is Natalie, and I hope you're good. Last week, I put a caption on my Instagram account where I asked myself and you, uh, should I post a free ad or a pay ad on Facebook? Should I use one, the other, both? And I had some replies. I had really interesting replies. Saying that we should do both. And that's an interesting answer. But first of all, we're going to see that whether it's a free ad or a paid ad, this is always an ad. So this is always up. I'm going to share that with you. Yeah, this is up. This is always an ad. Okay. So this is the first point that we should notice, is that sometimes we have this confusion inside of our mind. We think that because we don't pay, this is not an ad. But each time that you express yourself for real or in the social media, this is a way to catch people's attention. And this is advertising. So whether it's a free or a paid ad, it is always a ad. The difference between both is that sometimes people will think that the free is really free, okay? But in both cases, in fact, it costs you something. It always costs you something. When it's a free ad, maybe you already heard that, but it costs you something. The value that it costs is time. Okay, so the free ad will cost you time. And you have to remember that, okay? And with the paid ad, everybody knows that it costs you something that we all use, and this is money. So it costs you money, okay? So we have to remember that always an ad will cost you something, okay? Now, what we're gonna see is what will you have, what will you get when you use the free versus the paid ads, okay? So with the free ad, gonna see that, yeah, with the free one, maybe I should, yep, try another screen. I love this, you know, using paper and a pen with this new version, like digital tools. I just love that. Okay, so with the free ad, you can have interesting interaction with people. I would say that you can build your community and have people following you and just you know, you have something like a conversation with people, and I love doing that. In fact, it's where I can share really interesting contents like I'm doing right now, in fact. So the free ad is really something that I use every day, and I love doing that because it really gives you something special with the people that you're talking to. So here you can share your heart, in fact, and that's what I really like. Yeah, so I share content here in general. That's what I do. And with the paid ad, what you should notice is that sometimes when you're on Facebook, on Instagram, you just have like paid ads that just show up, and what you can see is often that there is a click to action into that. So you can really touch and enlarge the people that you touch with that kind of ads, because there are, if you know me, you know that I love, as a computer science engineer, I love ads. I love algorithm. So when you have algorithm, what's interesting in the algorithm is that it helps you to be in touch with the right person at the right time. And that's what I really like, in fact, with the paid version. So I would say that you have like a target with the paid one. And that's really interesting too, because you can touch people that really needs you at the time of their life. So that's really interesting to use both, in fact. But the real question is, how can I use ads, whether it's free or paid version of ads, in an efficient way? Like, you're not losing your time, but you're doing it. Like, I mean, I'm talking to you about that because it took me a lot of time to understand how it works, in fact, because it's not like just digital. You have people in front of you when you're using the social media. So it took really time for me to understand how it works. And this is probably the thing that I really needed to improve I'm just learning. I'm at a different stage of other people because we're all learning differently. But, I just realized that for a long time I did that and I just didn't know how to do it. So this question is really what's inside of my heart. It's how to use hats. And I just discovered that I had a coach. I have a coach now, which would just help me with doing that. And that's pretty good. So I hope this content just helps you, and that you do it, do it, do free, do paid, and test. We are here to test, in fact, what can work for us. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed this content, and see you soon. Bye.